This could be one of the coolest houses in Cabo San Lucas. Let's take a look at the pics here. So obviously we are beachfront. So look here in the back here, we've got our tennis pickleball court here. Obviously we've got some greenery here. I'm not sure if that's a putting green would be. So we have some jacuzzis over on the top here. Solar panels throughout. Massive. This is an epic property. So look at this. Oh, it's got a bowling alley. I forgot about that. That is sick. So if you guys don't know bowling alleys here in Cabo San Lucas, it's the only bowling alley I think in Cabo San Lucas. There might be some others in some nice properties, but we don't have bowling here. Neat. Pretty cool. Sick bar. Okay, we got the tennis court, ball, basketball. Okay, that's what that was. Water feature as you walk through. I mean, this is a very luxurious colonial style. Nice fitness room slash dance area, yoga. It is a putting green suite. So obviously, Diamante is known as the Mecca of Cabo San Lucas. Now with 4 courses, has more than anyone. It's as good as it gets. So moving on here, Espiritu del Mar Casa Luna. And this property, I wonder what the seller financing on that. I'm gonna check that out. But this property here is completed, obviously 22 million bucks, no seller financing. Most properties in Cabo do not offer seller financing. Myself, I have $100 million in listings. Most 70% of my listings, 8%, we offer seller finance. And I do that because it just opens up a lot more doors. But moving along here, AC, we're at 12,000 square feet. We got 10 beds, 11 full baths, another half bath, built in 2015. Only 2 cars? Come on, we gotta have a few more cars than that. Gorgeous. And this is obviously located on the San Jose corridor, I believe in Palmilla. Check. Yeah, this is in Palmilla on the ocean side. So Palmilla and Querencia, they have an ocean side, and then they have the side that's across the carretera. Obviously, you want to be on the ocean side. The other side is amazing as well, but the closer you are to the ocean, and the highest priced properties that I have seen sold have always been on the ocean side. I don't know that anything has ever sold for over 10 million not on the ocean side. Last time I checked, I don't believe so. So if you want to be in that high dollar mark, you need to be ocean side or ocean front. Obviously, the most expensive property I've seen in Cabo San Lucas, which is La Dacha in Pedregal, at like $160 million, which is like where all the celebrities stay. That property is on the ocean, and it's very secluded. I mean, there's really only 4 properties right there and so nobody has access to it, meaning like paparazzi can't get in there. So that's why your A-list celebrities like to stay there. Now, that being said, this villa right here, Villa Marcella, this property is actually, you have La Dacha here, and then you have Villa Marcella here. So this is 18 million, and La Dacha is 160. Well, La Dacha, they came in and they bought basically a property that looked like this, went in, remodeled it, made it into, just amazing property. And it's got a snow room. It's got one of the most expensive wine cellars in all of Mexico. I think it's one of 2 snow rooms in the sauna. It's got the cold plunge, the hot plunge, the steam, the sauna, the jacuzzi. But then they just added a snow room as well. So I mean, it has everything. Well, this property here, actually, you could do the same type of thing. You could go and you could compete with La Dacha at a, you'd have to put some money into it, of course. Let's look at the pictures here. But because it has the same advantages, meaning it's hard to get to. Like, you can't really get there without, there's only 4 properties, right? And you're beachfront. So I've shown this property a couple of times, and as you can see, it's a little dated. It needs a little upgrade. But La Dacha is very colonial style. What I would do is I would just make this into a super modern, contemporary style and just go after that same market. So if I was a smart businessman, which I am. And the other cool thing about this property is they're actually grandfathered in to where they can have parties and things like that on the ocean, which I believe is one of the only properties in Pedregal that can do this. So, at this price point, this is a hard sale, because typically when somebody pays $17 million, they want the property to look new, to look nice, to look ready to go. They don't want to do a remodel. I mean, look at this. I mean, this looks like an old, This looks like one of my first apartments or something. That obviously was just like a guest room for your maid or something. But that being said, here we go. Let's go back here. Okay. So here we are here. This is, boom, you're right at the end here. So you got all this rock here, basically protecting you from everybody else. This here, I think if we were to zoom out, this 1, 2, 3, I believe La Dacha is basically, if I'm not, right at the end here. So my point is, there's not very many houses, 10 in total, that are actually beachfront in Pedregal. And this is the one, and it's the exact same setup as La Dacha, only on the other side. All right, moving on. Of course, we've got St. Regis. Now, St. Regis is selling quickly. There's not a lot of these left. This is at like 14.5 million. These are massive, absolutely massive. We have A-list celebrities that are buying here. One of the, I'm not gonna say who. I've said in my other videos, but I don't know. This pool here, it's bigger than a pool at a resort. I mean, it is massive. So obviously in St. Regis, they have their hotel section, and then they have their resort, their residential section rather. And I think they're only about 30% left. So again, this is where like Drake buys a house. This is where Justin Bieber buys a house. You know, and they're not gonna probably use it all the time, but when they do, it is as good as it gets. If you don't know St. Regis. That being said, let's move along here, back to the Pacific side. One of my favorite properties. This house was sold and then had a fallout, and they did a price drop at 10 million bucks, 7 bedrooms, 21,000 total square feet. One of my favorite properties in all of Cabo San Lucas. The design, everything, the indirect lighting, it's gorgeous. I mean, in my opinion, for my style, there's not a cooler house that I've seen. I love the architecture. I love the lighting at nighttime. It is gorgeous. I love the artwork throughout. I mean, the house itself is a piece of art. I mean, look at this. It is absolutely ridiculous. I was here for an event. I did not want to leave. I was hanging around with the owners, chatting. And I was shooting pool there. Actually, I kicked Shallow Joe's ass. He didn't even make a ball. In fact, I ran it on him. You can put a link right here. Boom. In fact, if you guys want to see this whole property, I'll put a link right here as well, so you can check out the whole property. But this place, I wanted to see if the pictures looked as good as the property. And let me tell you this, they do. I think they also have shuffleboard on the side there. Nice pool table. And your boy shot very good on it. Truly one of my favorite properties. And they started out at like 13.5. Okay, when you compare this to, let's say, let's say Villa Bella. Come on, guys. I get the location but it's a different location. I mean, it's Pedregal. You've got your cobblestone roads. This is gonna need a lot of love. Now, this has the potential to be amazing, but you're gonna have to put some cash into this. So, very different. St. Regis, on the other hand, too. And this is done in a few months. This is obviously pre-construction, but done in a few months. So, I don't know. For me, I love this here. Now we have Carencia. This is the, let me see, 5 beds, 20,000 total square feet. And description. Okay, obviously this is completed. I just went and viewed this. No seller financing. AC square feet, almost 7,000. And this is in El Parque. This is brand spanking new. It's got a 3-car garage. Obviously it has one of the, a top golf course out there. One of the nicest, really one of the nicest golf courses I've lived on. And the developer here, what I love how he does is the rooftops, the lighting, very similar to the Diamante Beach Estates there, the last one. It's a little bit more, the style's different. It's a little bit more of your glamorous, luxurious style, whereas your beach estates, it's a little more kind of your Florida, Miami style. But this house is gorgeous. And look at this, look at the wall here for the TV. I mean, this is ridiculous, absolutely gorgeous. Marble, that's the indirect lighting everywhere. See how it's kind of got the lines, very similar to the other one. This one you can't see the lighting because it's so bright, but every single ceiling has a different, nothing is cookie cutter. Every single ceiling, the rooftop is different. Indirect lighting different. That's what I like about this developer. This is turnkey. I like that one too. Just nice and clean line. Beautiful artwork. In front, we've got ocean view right off into the, into the golf course. And this is one of the biggest ones in the community, actually. Gorgeous. Very strange that the listing agent on this I seen only had like 2 sales ever. Sure how he snuck his way in here. Right here, nice ocean view. Got some ping pong over here. All right, moving on here. Okay. So right here, these are pretty cool property. What this is this is in between Coronado and Copala. These are custom homes right on top of St. Regis. So they actually look down over St. Regis, which is pretty cool. And they build some of the coolest houses I've ever seen. One house in particular has an underground theater as big as a real theater. I'm not talking a theater like I have in my studio here, which is giant, which is a nice standard home theater. I'm talking about a real theater that's gonna hold 100 people. I mean, it is massive. They can do whatever you want. These are custom homes. So one of the properties the first property rather, that they built, which is Casa Silo, this property's been in lots of music videos. I have hosted it, or I've rented it out rather, for my team parties. It is a cool property. And what I like about it is you don't have too many neighbors. Nobody's telling you what to do. You still get access to the Quivira golf course. They're grandfathered in. Unlike Migaloo, where you don't get access, or unlike some of the other, properties that are in the Quivira community that are basically, they have like an easement. This property is different because they are actually grandfathered in, and they get access to the Quivira Beach Club, to the golf course, and things like that. So that is very cool. And they're custom. Like whatever you want, they can do. So that's pretty cool and very rare. What I don't like is renders. Good Lord, let me help you with that. Sure. So the views here, arguably better than St. Regis. Gorgeous. This has all the indirect lighting well, just like Carencia, things like that. The photos and stuff, they need a better photographer because it's not doing this justice. Like they should have the indirect lighting on the top here. Great, so that's good. Now you can kind of start to see, what it's got going on. This just needs a little more TLC, a little more interior design. But the property is, I've stayed here a couple of times. In the model, and the view is just, you're above St. Regis. But these renders, brother, what are you doing, man? Let me help you out here. Lord, horrendous. Okay, moving on. Next, Coronado. So this is, that's actually how you get to those homes, is right on the road past Coronado. Well, this Coronado right here is the deal of the century, okay? Every other Coronado starts at 3.5. This one, 2.998. It's a 4-bed, 54,000 square feet. And this property is, your standard Coronado is 11,000. So your AC square feet is 3,400 at any rate. So your standard lot is like 8,000, and we're like at 11. So it is one of the biggest lots. Also has one of the biggest pools. This is all the upgrades that they did. Pool bar, the hot tub, the fire pit, the fountain, the master bedroom outdoor shower. So it has an outdoor shower as well. Your corner sliding doors. So in the primary, both doors open up. So you have basically it's like indoor outdoor living. Obviously it's got the electric heater there for the electric heater for the pool. It's got the jacuzzi gas heater, kitchen backsplash upgrade, and the pool countertop upgrade. Also, so it's got the where you're sitting in the pool and you're watching, your giant TV over the fire pit. It is cool. And guess what? It is done in basically 1 month. So what we need on this thing is 1.65 down, and then it's a developer financing over the course of 10 years, 7.5%. It's a transfer of rights. So I need 165, and then you take over the developer payments. Well, developer now is like at 8.5%. So you're saving on interest, or you can pay it off in 2 years, 0% interest, which is very cool. Now, if you do the math on these, if you do the math on that, these on average bring in about $350,000 a year. Well, your payments on that 10 years, if you were to run it out, come out to $202,000 a year. So you've still got a lot of profit left. And this is the median. Properties that make 500 to 600 program to back in the Coronado book. It's a sign. Anyways, so I have a program that lets me into like the back end of Airbnb, so I can kind of see how much these properties are making. And for like 500 to 600 is like the top good guys. With a good property management team, you can really kick some butt. So this is what I want to show you. This is the location here. So basically you come in through the entrance here. There's only a handful of these left, by the way. And it's boom, right here, kind of by the end of the cul-de-sac here and right by the park. So where you don't want to be is these guys here. You don't want to be 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 these guys here. You want to be at the top with nothing behind you but the park and just the view. So as soon as you open the gate, ocean, blue line view from the gate of the entrance, not the house. And then once you get to the house, it's just gorgeous. Massive terrace. So, and every other Coronado is 3.5 and up. And that's, it's a steal, guys, especially with the financing. Absolute steal. The biggest lot, the newest villa, has all the new style, not the old stuff, with all the upgrades, Viking appliances. They did all the upgraded appliances as well. I mean, this is a steal. In fact, the client on this is just getting out and buying something bigger. That's what he does. And he just doesn't care about like making a few extra hundred, just doesn't give a shit. Very, very cool. Anyways, moving on. Next deal here we got. This one is pretty crazy. So this is a property that I kind of wanted to buy myself. Why, BK? Why do you want to buy this property? Well, I'm going to tell you why. This is because at this price point, I look for deals. I look for home runs. These are the kind of properties I buy. I want 100% ROI. I want 200% ROI. I don't go for these 10, 15, 20% ROI shit. I mean, I'm looking for home runs. Nothing wrong with base hits here and there, but I want home runs. And this is a home run. I can get into this property for $500K down. I think there's some room on the price, and it is, the pictures don't do the justice because there's renters in it for the next couple of weeks. But this property is a small version of the Crystal Estates, of the Diamante Crystal Estates. Truly what it is. You add your indirect lighting, you add some more furniture, you touch it up a bit. If you look at it, it's very similar to the Crystal Estates property. Obviously it needs a little upgrade, but it's very similar. In fact, it might be better in ways. One of the reasons why it's better is this is not in a luxury community. So it's not in Carencia, it's not in Quivira, it's not in Pedregal. So what's that mean? It means you can do whatever the hell you want to do. It means if you want to party till 4 a.m., go ahead, you can. Nobody's going to tell you what to do. Nobody can tell you what to do. This is surrounded by local properties. It's in a good area. The local properties roughly in around the $500,000-$600,000 range. So it's not like it's in a poor area or something like that. But the HOA is nothing. Your property taxes are nothing. The cost to run this is nothing. So as a rental property, I can rent this $2,000 a night, and I can do a 60 to 70% occupancy without question. I mean, without question. And that's because there's so many people that come to Cabo San Lucas that they want a property, they want a bachelor party. They want to be able to do whatever they want to do. They want to be told, hey, you got to be quiet at 10 o'clock. They don't want to have a quinceañera and say, hey, oh, you guys got to be done at 10 o'clock. No, they want to go and they want to party and they want to have fun and they want to bring all their family there. So this property checks those boxes. In fact, you can drive back through here in the back. You could turn this all into parking back in here too. It's just like if you were to you could actually run a road back here, just have parking all through here. But it's that massive. Let me go back here. Total square feet, 16,656. And this was a new house as well. It's only a few years old. Seller financing, yes. AC square feet, 7,380. Can you believe that you can get into a property like that with 500K down? It's unheard of. If I hadn't bought so many properties this year already, I would be buying this right now. So the total the patio square feet, 9,275. Crazy. 6 beds, 7 full baths, 2 half baths. I mean, it's got like a pool hall room, just like Diamante Estates. Only difference is it is like 1/6 the price, 1/7 the price, basically, with no construction in front of you, ocean view from the top level. I mean, it's awesome. At this price point for a rental, you would kill it. You would absolutely destroy. And then you could flip this easily $1 million. You take that 500K, you don't even need to put money into it, honestly. Like, just take new pictures and flip it at 2.5, done. Copala, Villa 14. It's the best deal on a Copala villa in Quivira. Gets you access to the beach club, gets you access to all of the Quivira amenities, everything from here. So we are at, 3,400 square feet, private pool in the back here. One of the only properties that has a private sauna, has a $40,000 generator, has the highest quality water filtration system, 4 beds with a bonus room. So if you come around here, boom, you got your pool here. This opens all the way up. Very open floor plan, couple princess balconies out here. Basically 2 primaries here. Both the primaries have bathtubs, very rare. You've got your golf parking here. You've got your other 2 cars here, and it is gorgeous. Of course, you get access to everything underneath your umbrella as well. Big open floor plan. On the outside, we've got the built-in Weber. Actually, there's a TV put here as well. We painted all the walls white, so it is a bit of a fresh canvas. And then that was the bonus room. This is the bonus room upstairs. Sauna, private sauna, access to the beach club, jacuzzi up on the rooftop, 360-degree view, one of the biggest rooftops, amazing ocean view from here. And we're offering financing on this one, $800,000 down and carry a note, on your standard interest. Call it 7.7 for a handful of pickleball every morning, Texas Hold'em once a week. The thing about Quivira is it's a community. You got your theater room. It's a community. Diamante, on the other hand, it's like, okay, these are second homes for celebrities that come down once every couple weeks or once a month for a year, something like this. Quivira, on the other hand, has a big community of people that live here full time. So again, we have tons of community events. We have tons of like pickleball every single day where you're playing against a lot of the same people. It's a lot easier to make friends. We have a dog park. We have Texas Hold'em. We have Spanish classes, dance classes, a bit of everything. And there's no carretera. One of the things that why I like Quivira so much is you don't have to drive on the carretera, the freeway. So it's positioned perfectly to where you're just 10 minutes to downtown. We got the new freeway where people want to work 25 minutes to there. You get Los Santos within, from here, 40 minutes. It's and with 3 entrances. So you can go out in the front entrance, kind of around the big side, around Monte Cristo and all that, which is gorgeous. You've got the shortcut Pacifica entrance through the middle, which gets you downtown in 10 minutes. And then you've got the backside one that takes you out of Mavilla and actually shoots you around and will take you to all your shopping centers and things like that as well. So very cool. And then we have more amenities than any other community. That includes Carencia, that includes Diamante. We have more amenities than any of those. Diamante is the king of golf. Quivira, the king of amenities, and that's a fact. Moving on here, right here. Last one I was going to show here. Actually, this is a Coppola, shades there, hurricane shutters. All the walls and everything is completely painted white. Barbecue as a view for days. Arguably a better view than Alvar or St. Regis. It's a level 4. So they replaced all the lights with LEDs, which I think is very nice. Definitely going to save you some money on your CFE, which is not expensive. Anyway, gorgeous. And this is turnkey. Everything that you see is included in the property here. These also make amazing Airbnbs because you get access to everything under the Quivira umbrella. Very nice property with owner financing as well. We get you into this for about maybe call it $550-ish, and we carry a note on the rest for a few years, years 7, 8, whatever we are back home. We try to kind of match that. Moving on here, I think that's it. I actually have another one of these that just came up as well. Pretty much the same as this, a little bit older style. $825, almost forgot to say. So we got a buy inside bonus on this one here. If you're a real estate agent, got a buy inside bonus on this one here, on this one. $25,000 cash to the agent, okay? Got a buy inside bonus on this one. $15,000 cash to the agent, plus your commission, okay? Basically, everything that I sell, this one, did I forget? $50,000 cash bonus to the buy inside agent. Not too many people out there doing that. Not too many people out there doing that with financing on all these bonuses and financing. This guy. All right, guys, anything else that you guys need, go to our website, www.cabo1.com. Actually, you can check all of our listings. This property, Vista Perfecta, also an amazing property here. And if you want to view all of our properties, just click more here. From here, you can go down and you can just scroll through here. This little piece of land here, nice, gorgeous property. It's only 1,040 acres for under $4 million. No big deal. This Pedregal house right here, owner financing as well, 3 million down, carry the note. The Coronado there. This is Madonna 1. I actually just showed this to Cowboy Cerrone. I don't know if you're a UFC fan, but he loved it. His wife, I'm not so sure if she loved it. Oh, this property here, I wanted to show this. Okay, the White House. At any rate, 7-bedroom house for 1.4. Look on MLS and see how many 7-bedroom houses you find. There's 4, okay? You don't have to look. There's 4. The next one up is 6 million. Then it's 7 million. Then it's 30 million. This is the only one that's even close to that price range. Now, really, this is 2 houses in one. Or you can open up the lock off and have it however you want. But this house is badass. So, okay, we go up the stairs here, level 1, at any rate, 7 bedrooms in total, and you can rent it however you like. So you'd probably live in the top and then rent down below, or vice versa, depending. You have one of your primaries here, which walks right out to the pool, and these garages here, they're so long, you could put a bowling alley in there as well. Like, that's how long they are. Also, you have the option to build up higher here. You can go 1 more story if you would like. So there's a lot of opportunity there. Beautiful ocean view, Pazal area. Everything has been remodeled. This is turnkey. This is a nice rental property as well. Because again, you can rent it in 2 different ways. You can rent 4-bed as a 7-bed. I mean, very cool and super tight community like we talked before. You could have, you know, neighbors yelling and bitching at you. It really is a gorgeous property, and we got a big buy inside bonus on this one as well. Big buy inside bonus actually. Back here, we have more commercial land than anyone. Anything that, if it's not on here, just tell us. We can get it for you. Walmart for $1 million. We have another giant lot there. This is the nicest 3-bed Coppola unit probably ever. I mean, this has been lived in maybe 4 months in its entirety, and actually the view, this has a crazy view because it's a corner unit. Tower 7, it's the most quiet tower. That's why it's priced where it is. And the view is just spectacular, and it's perfect. It was just never lived in. When I say perfect, I'm not exaggerating. Come check it out. There's not a scuff on the wall. Perfect, absolutely gorgeous. And that's a full 3-3. Full, this granite here, same granite that they use in Coronado. Gorgeous, and I love all the accent walls that they did. This little princess balcony here gives you a beautiful view of the golf course as well. This is your number 3 with its own ensuite. Again, you're getting access to everything. Beautiful, you love it. And this is the newest one I was talking about here. This one we're gonna sell fast, guys. So this one is not gonna last at all. At this price point, $825. Oh, I should have mentioned too. This one here has 2 parking spots, and the other one here, the other Coppola that we have has 1 covered parking spot. And we have another one here as well. This is a 2-bedroom, and this one is positioned perfectly in the middle with an amazing view. Also, buy inside bonus on this one, guys. So real estate agents, like, hit me up. Everything that I do have buy inside bonuses, and I have own financing. That's why one of the reasons why I sell so many properties. But I mean, the view from here is great with the jacuzzi. Go to the website, guys, check these out, book some showings. Myself or any one of the Cabo One team members can help you out here. So got Angelica, Pineda, Caesar now starting to really kick some butt, killing it, slaying it. Saul, the G, he's been killing it as well. Of course, we've got Rich, he's always moving and shaking. Todd, top producer, as you guys probably know. We got Santiago, who is NYC, and of course Lolita. She can help you guys out with pretty much anything. From here, guys, if you guys know, you can just go to our YouTube page, our partnership program. I get so many people that are always asking me, hey, BK, how can I work with you? How can I make money? Yada, yada, yada. Well, just go to our partnership page, fill out your info here, send me some info as to why you would like to work with us. And really how it works, how it boils down is you send me 3 referrals, meaning people that want to buy, sell property. After the 3rd one, because I need to know that you can hustle, that you can grind, that you're willing to put in the hours, then we'll start training you. We'll get you a mentor, we'll get you on the team. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next video.